Hello everyone, my name is Naridayu and today I will be presenting on the topic Evolutions of Media Effects Theory. In this video, I will be discuss three important theories in media studies, which are hypodermic needle theory, two-step flow theories, and selective exposure theories. This theory explains how media message influence audience and how understanding of media effects has evolved over time. So, I will begin with an overview of these theories, followed by breakdowns of each theory, and finally conclude with their relevance in today's media environment. So, media effect theories focus on understanding the relationships between media message and audience behavior. In the early stage, scholars believed that media had strong and direct effects on audiences. This idea is represented by the hypodermic needle theory, where audiences were seen as a passive recipients of media message. Later, research realized that media effects are not always direct, but this leads to the development of two-step flow theories, which emphasizes the role of opinion leaders in influences others. Eventually, studies show that audiences are actually active in choosing media content based on their beliefs and preferences. This idea is explained through the selective exposure theory. So together, these theories show how thinking about media effects has shifted from powerful media influence to active audience participations. Go through the first theory, which hypodermic needle theory. The hypodermic needle theory, also known as the magic bullet theory, emerged in the 1920 series and 1930 series during a time when mass media such as radio, newspaper, and films were becoming very influential. This theory suggests that media messages are directly injected into the minds of audiences, who passively accept and believe the message without questions. It assumes that all audiences respond in the same way to media content. A famous example in the 1938 radio broadcast of War of the Worlds, which reportedly caused panic among listeners who believed the fictional story was real. Second theory is two-step flow theory. The two-step flow theory was introduced in the 1940 series by Paul Lazarsfeld and his colleagues. This theory also argues that media messages do not directly influence everyone. Instead, information flow in two steps, which first, media message reach opinion leaders who are individuals that are more exposed to media and have social influence. Second, these opinion leaders interact and pass on information to others through the interpersonal communications. This theory highlights the importance of social relationships and suggests that people are influenced more by trusted individuals than by media alone. An example today would be influencers or community leaders who shape public opinion through social media. So the last theory is selective exposure theory. The selective exposure theory emerged in 1960 series, reflecting a more modern understanding of audience behavior. This theory states that audiences actively choose media content that match their beliefs, attitudes, and interests while avoiding content that contradict them. Unlike earlier theories, this theory views audiences as active and selective, not the passive. For example, people tend to follow news sources or social media accounts that align with their political views. This theory is especially relevant today in the age of algorithms, social media, and echo chambers. In conclusion, the evolutions of media effects theories show a clear shift in how audiences are perceived. The hypodermic needle theory views media as powerful and audiences as passive. Besides that, the two-step flow theory organizes the role of opinion leaders and social influence. Meanwhile, the selective exposure theory emphasizes that audiences are active and selective in consumer media. That's all from me. Thank you.